Hi there. I am sitting out on my YouTube channel at the latest video that I uploaded, which was the Keys Commonplace Sketching Art Journal. And actually there are some good conversations going on here. Salzman 2005, I can't pronounce that entire name, gave a very good tip about slowing down or speeding up the videos. I will say that this probably, I know that it works in Google's Chrome. It may not work in some of the other browsers, but I thought it would show you, if you're interested, how to do that. If you happen to have Google Chrome, which is what I have, if you go to this little settings button here on your video, and if you click on that, you'll see an option that says speed, and I have it set at normal, and you can slow it down or speed it up to a certain amount. I imagine if you want to slow it down half as much, you go to 0.5 or a fourth as much as 0.25. So they give you some options. I also kind of wanted to explain, when I do my videos, I say this several times, they are not tutorials. So if you have a question, if I'm going too fast for you, I speed up my videos probably sometimes 16 times fast, especially when I'm drawing and sketching, because you can see that line going down on the paper. You may not be able to tell what pen or pencil that I'm using, but to be honest with you, I do not mean my videos to be art tutorials. If you learn something from them, fine. If you have a question, just ask me in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer you, or even snip out a part of the video and upload it in another video to show you what was going on. I find that there are some very good art teachers out on YouTube and out on the internet. For an art tutorial to be well done, in my opinion, you need to spend some time planning it out, planning what you're going to do and communicating that to your viewers. And my videos are more or less, I'm showing you my art journal play for the day. So I do not mean them to be learning sessions, and that's one reason why I speed them up. Another reason why I speed them up is I do find that my slower videos, where I'm showing it in real time, sometimes go 30, 40, even an hour. Maybe not quite an hour. I try not to make them that long. But I find that people just do not have the patience on my channel to sit and watch those. I find that my watch time is not lengthy on there, not enough for me to want to go to a longer video. Here again, I'm not selling these as tutorials. Now, if I do put up a tutorial, and I did just recently on how I created my scissors and scissors sheath, I will mark that as a tutorial, and I will say very clearly that it is going to be in real time. So just pointing that out. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the playlists and the liked video playlists. I had another video up there about my liked videos. Now I have created another one. This one where it says just liked videos, YouTube will create that for you every time you click a liked video, and they will put that video in a liked video playlist. I created another one that I created myself called More Liked Videos, because when I'm on my smartphone, if the person does not give you the option to like a video with a thumbs up or thumbs down, some users just are fed up with it and they just remove it from their channel. But I can still add that to a playlist. So I created a playlist called Liked Videos, and then I'll add it to this one, even though I cannot click the thumbs up or thumbs down on my smartphone. I find that it only happens on my mobile phone. So these two, I would just really encourage you. I just cannot say enough to go out and look at. Now I have autoplay on, so it'll go to my most recent one when I click there. which happened to be Deb's. And I'm going to click to, up here, I clicked on that, so it'll give me the entire list of videos. I cannot say enough how much I would encourage you, if you want to know what I'm watching, go and look at my liked videos and my more liked videos playlist, because this is the biggest shout out that I can do for these. You can see I've spent a lot of time watching Commonplace book videos, and last night I watched this, and I'm going to give this Art Documentaries channel a big shout out right now. I would just encourage you, if you're not subscribed to this channel, to go check it out and possibly subscribe to them. It's like an art history channel. This one that I watched just here last night was Treasures of Ancient Greece. It was really an interesting series, and they split it up into 4 parts of about 15 minutes each. But you can see that I have watched a lot, and I do a lot of liking on my videos. There's very few art videos that I don't like. Just very few. I even watched the haul videos. Happy Chick had Amy Joy. She had a haul video. She loves to go to the libraries, and I love her haul videos. So I wanted to touch on that, and I wanted to differentiate between the liked videos playlist that you're looking at here and my history. You'll have a history, a watch history playlist. Now the watch history is unique to you. Nobody else sees that. You can see I watched my keys because I was checking out my video before I created this. And you can see that I watched Deb's and Cece's on how to fix a mistake on a watercolor paper. And I thought that was very interesting because she created a mistake, and did you catch that I created a mistake on here? And I think that's maybe why they wanted to slow it down. I wanted to point out that right up in here, when I tore my paper off, right here, look, see, I tore that, and I used masking tape instead of painter's tape, and I knew when I did that I was risking tearing my paper. And I tore it, and then what's happened was I tried to repair that. And when I did, I liked the color that I used because I was able to get to this color pretty good. It was a little bit lighter, but on the edge here where I tore it, it created a black line. And you can see here where I'm trying to repair that desperately. And the more I try to add to it and repair it and remove from it, the thinner the paper got. I was getting very frustrated until I got to, let me skip forward here a little. Right in here, I'm trying to remove some of the paint. And look, let me stop it and go back here. I am using, you see what I have in my hand is my white Stabilo pencil. Let's go forward just a little. I'm removing the paper. Trying to fix it. Right here. Right, there's a good picture of it. I have this big fat white Stabilo pencil, and I had just bought that yesterday, and I was saying I wanted to experiment with it, and it saved the day. It did not repair the paper, but it sure covered up that black, blotchy mess that I had going on there. So that's one reason why I think people would want me to slow down in my videos when I do that. And all I can say is if you see something that you're watching there and you wonder what happened, just leave a comment. And I will do like what I'm doing now and slow down the video and explain it and say, this is how I got over that mess that I was creating. So the other thing I wanted to cover, and I hope I can get this in, is on sometimes still when I try to reply to people, I can't reply to them because they have their settings set up so that only, well, they're set for private. But if you go to your Google Plus account and go to I'm in my Google Plus right here, and this is my settings, The.Meri.Atelier, and you want to go to your settings tab. You click on settings and it'll bring it up. Settings, who can comment on your public posts, and they give you, if you click on that, you get several options. It's only you, and I think there are some of you that have only you checked. And when you do that, when you leave a comment on my video, I can't reply to you, and that's why sometimes you'll see me reply to everybody in there except for a couple people. And it's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't. There's no reply button. If you click on here and make your circles, then you need to put the Meri.Atelier in one of your circles on Google+. And if you do that, then I'll be able to reply to you. Create a circle or art circle or art friends or something like that, and then put the people that you don't mind replying to your comments in that circle on Google+. And then come out to your settings tab and put your circles. Because if you only put you, well, that means nobody can reply to you. If you put anyone, and I have anyone, that means anybody can reply to your comments. I kind of wanted to comment on that. I think some people have it set privately on purpose because they just don't want to deal with people talking back on their comments. And that's fine and okay, but just realize that when you post on a video, it also prevents me from replying to you. So what I'm saying is, if you can also create a circle of friends that you don't mind getting comments from, but be sure that you put me as the Meri.Atelier in your circle. Don't put me in as Meridel Abrams, because then I still won't be able to reply to you. So those are the things that I kind of wanted to talk about, was the liked videos, your history channel, the difference between the liked videos and your history. Nobody can see your history but you. Your liked videos, playlist, several people can see them. And that's why I just encourage you to go check my liked videos. I consider this my shout out, because these are the channels that I'm watching and I'm enjoying, and I give them thumbs up. And you can see it grows pretty big. How many channels I have? 2561. So, and then on the keys, I was talking about how I repaired my watercolor paper. Those are the things that I wanted to cover in this video. So tomorrow is Saturday, and they are having there's a Facebook group called Midwest Urban Sketchers, and I joined that last month, and they have what they call virtual sketch crawls, where in your community you just kind of go out and do sketching. Of course, I do that on my own anyway, but then they kind of do it as a group, and they do it virtually as a group. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Of course, I'm going to be recording videos, and I can't wait to show you where I'm going. I'm going to go into a town a couple hours away from here. So I'm really excited about that. So I will see you on the next page.